Back in the day, what website did you spend way too many hours of your life on? Miniclip. Yes, and addicting games. Interactive Buddy, anyone? I've committed war crimes on Interactive Buddy. Newgrounds. I remember when I discovered Newgrounds had an over 18 section. Hello Teen Titan porn. In a college class, we were in a computer room. I looked over at my classmate and he was playing a game on Newgrounds where he was rubbing a virtual clit. In the middle of class, in full view of everyone. He was a man of culture, I see. Armor Games. Thank you for this, truly. We love you guys, and it really means a lot that folks are still thinking about us after all this time. If you have a moment, please take a look at our publishing site where we have our current catalog of other gaming content separate of our web games. We hope you like what you find. Smile from the entire Armor Games team. I want to extend the warmest well wishes and the sincerest of thanks for playing with us over the years. Take care out there, and happy gaming. Clang clang. It was this gaming website, www.addictinggames.com. I still remember I used to spend days playing Potty Racer on there. Yeah, the name is weird, but it's a cool game. They even had a couple of sequels to it. Another game which was trending there was Truck Racer. Good old time smile. Stumble Upon. Everything pales in comparison to Stumble Upon in its prime. Reddit sort of scratches the itch. My whole post Stumble Upon internet experience has just been a silent dull yearning for that same experience. Lol. I know I'm not the only one. 100% feel the same. The early Sue days were the best, hands down. Perfect combination of humor and learning and just enough randomness. Honestly, the spammers ruined it. It used to be a smallish community that recommended pages they found interesting. After a while people figured out they could recommend their own page and would blast every single article on their entire site out using tags that didn't fit. For a while I would report them and the admins were good about taking them down, but after a while they just stopped caring. It went from me enjoying 80 to 90% of stumbles to maybe 5 to 10% in the course of a year. Then they started the paid stumbles and it got even worse. I kinda see the same trend happening here. It's all reposts and bots and Facebook-esque comments. I stick around for the occasional gem, but I think Reddit lost its charm sometime shortly around the Rage comic days. Neopets, I still play sometimes. I recently realized if my account was a person, it could now vote. I used to get my friends to fight me in the Battle Dome and I'd always destroy them because I would never admit how deep into Neopets I actually was. I used to have armor and those vegetable weapons elixirs for ducking days. I couldn't beat the little rag doll used for training. Punchbag Bob. Stickdeath.com. I remember waiting 20 plus minutes for the newest Xiao Xiao release to load. Good times. The only one I can still remember had a stick figure bending over backwards doing a Matrix-style bullet dodge and getting his dick shot off. Tumblr. Then we both changed. Then they banned porn. Pretty sure they lost like a third of users or something after they banned porn. Lol. A while back I saw a post on Reddit Beautiful showing how that affected their user base. If memory serves, they ended up losing a third when it was announced, and then it went up to half when they actually did it. As an aside, Verizon bought Tumblr for $1 billion. It was recently sold for $3 million. Tumblr is so absurdly unprofitable it's actually hilarious. Pretty sure that's worse than the ROI of the Cats movie Lamau. Still not as bad as Yahoo. That was the greatest lesson in how not to run a tech company. At one point it worth in excess of $125 billion and just a few years later only $4 billion. Verizon also bought Yahoo. They are very extremely bad at picking acquisitions. Cracked. Back when they actually had talent on their staff. Cracked was my favorite. I learned more random shit from that website. Too bad it sucks now. I stopped caring when the After Hours crew was let go. RuneScape. Literally playing it right now. This game has taken so much of my time. RuneScape is 100% the reason why I can type so fast now. You definitely had to have speedy fingers in 2006. It also taught me at a young age that gambling is very addicting and not too rewarding. I unironically credit RuneScape with a lot of things I learned at a younger age. How the stock market works, why you don't give out passwords, different types of metal, trees, etc. Albino black sheep. They had lots of pre-GIF videos. Edit, sorry, I couldn't think of the term flash videos. I know GIFs have been around for a while. Also, thanks for the silver. Didn't realize there were so many of us fans out there. Demented cartoon movie was the Citizen Kane of Adobe Flash. 30 minutes of pure early 2000s random humor. The kamikaze watermelon is still my notification tone. Edit, uploaded here bonus, Zeke H. Bomb. Homestarrunner.netits.com. Webkins, maybe Club Penguin. Spent way too much time and money on webkins in my life. There was a website that live streamed cameras around Loch Ness, as well as a couple underwater cameras. I was convinced I could be the first person to photograph the Loch Ness monster for realsies, so I spent every waking hour over my summer break before 8th grade watching those cameras and taking screen captures of anything that moved. I had stumbled across a site with a live camera set up at a watering hole somewhere in Africa. It was amazing. Tuning in different times of the day to see various animals, and when lions had shown up and everyone else had cleared out. Even though there were plenty of times when nothing was there, you could still hear all the sounds. There was always something going on. I loved it. Live stream of a watering hole at Impala Research Center. Click on the Explore Africa YouTube channel, they have about 8 live streams constantly ongoing. FML.Comey was always on it trying to feel better about my own life. Edited, I realize now it's fmylife.com. Thanks y'all for reminding me, it had been a while. This was a favorite. Also textfromlastnight.com. My full-on social life on Club Penguin. Club Penguin taught me about division of the classes. Those damn premium penguins with their fancy igloos and 50 puffles. Gay Online. I still stop by once in a while. Ah, yes, this is the one I was looking for. Game was so fun to do, but then inflation happened and rip. I know they added a new form of currency though. eBombs World. CartoonNetwork.com was awesome back in the day. Cartoon Summer Resort. I used to spend hours playing. This will probably date me amongst all you young guns, but Yahoo Answers. I could spend an embarrassing amount of time reading through stupid questions and answers, sometimes adding in my own. I suppose this sub is the modern day replacement for that. How is Babby formed? How girl get pregnant? Can I burn a Luigi board? LiveJournal. Damn, that took long enough to find in this thread. I thought I was going to be the first and only person to say it. Anyway, you going to be signing up for AARP soon? Startle. This and my scene. Behold the power of FARC. Hell yes. In its prime FARC was amazing. Fanfiction.net and a lot of website games. Somethingawful.com. There was a period, I want to say between 2001 to 2004, where So was making the absolute funniest content on the internet. On that note, does anyone know what happened to Lotax after he disappeared off social media a couple of years ago? I loved Poptropica. I have nearly every outfit. I still log on from time to check in and mess around. Can't believe I had to scroll this far to find Poptropica. Wikipedia. I always played a game with myself to see if I could get from one page to a completely unrelated page. For an added challenge, I'd try to guess the number of links from one page to the other. 6 clicks to Hitler. 5 clicks to Hitler was my game. But after a while it was always the same way. Once you had any country it was a quick way to wars and then World War II. Yane. Edit, I'm so glad I could remind so many of you of the Yane days. Everyone is posting some memorable stuff. Captain. Jean-Luc Picard. Of the USS. Enterprise. Cool. Math. Games. Dig.com, Before the event happened. Do not speak of the event. That's how I got here.